but it felt like if you were on Twitter, the whole world was like, only evil people want to play Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
Turns out
Yeah.
there's a lot of evil people out there.
Yes.
Now, let's talk a little bit about caveats when you see these types of numbers. Um, so nowadays, most games are purchased digitally. I do like to buy disc games when I have the opportunity, just because one, I kind of like to support retail, but also two, I feel like you have a better chance of being able to play something off of it.
Yeah.
Although I have this sneaking suspicion that the current generation of video games, they're probably going to find a way to eke out ownership for these for a while, because PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, even some 360 games, they're like kind of a continuous service at this point.
Yeah.
So here's hoping they kind of have figured out that Steam magic.
Yes.
But when you see numbers like this, the UK reports physical sales. And there's like a more transparent reporting system, but it means that you're getting kind of a skewed look, and it's not going to represent what you see in the US market. Like Xbox
Mhm.
is a bigger part of the American market than it is in the UK.
Mhm.
Um, but Hogwarts Legacy is right up there at the top for the 11th of February, and also at the top of the Japanese console retail chart, which is interesting because I had sort of had the idea that Harry Potter was a big deal in Japan. I did not realize how big of a deal it was.
Yeah, it's pretty popular over there. Yeah.
Like, oh, like like all the VTubers I'm aware of, they all basically like all the Japanese VTubers basically went and wanted to play Hogwarts. Most of them ended up being Slytherin.
Yeah, of course.
Um, but a coworker of mine been playing this has been talking about how you can troll and abuse small children.
Uh,
There seems to be no consequences for going full renegade.
ah,
So you can have whatever fun you like with it.
uh,
Huh. It's also up from the previous up 64% higher than the first week of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone from 2001, the previous bestseller. I feel like it is useless to talk about how this game is doing compared to other Harry Potter games, considering that there's never been a Harry Potter game in this current era of licensed games.
yeah,
Like when the Harry Potter movies were coming out, we were still in the generation of, oh, a movie's coming out, quick, rush something to market so that confused grandmas who think their kids like the Iron Man get something for their Wii.
yeah, yeah. And Ninja Toe says his last name was a restricted word, so he had to be Jonathan Joestar. Hmm.
Yeah, I guess the timeline works out. You're just
Yeah,
learning your Hamon in a different way.
yeah,
Um, and yeah, I think
yeah.
basically it's still at the top of Steam, which, well, Forspoken is nowhere to be seen still, and our friend Hi-Fi Rush is still in the top 50 after 3 weeks. So,
That's good.
yep. So it's considering it's a single player game, those are going to pop and fade. That's part of why everybody wants to have a live service games, even if it seems to be a dying breed, or at least a wounded breed,
Yeah, yeah,
because it is consistent. Um, but yeah, really, basically, it's just what do you know? Boycotts typically don't work. They don't
yep,
typically work when they're things that I don't like, and they typically don't work when they're things I do like. Since I'm kind of neutral on this, although the guy at work is making this game sound kind of fun, but if I wasn't trying to get my life back by beating Persona 5 Royal right now, I, I'm finally getting to hang out with Kasumi more. After they teased her the whole game,
yeah,
I got what I wanted. Anyway,
yes, yeah,
anyway,
yeah,
maybe if there's a sale, I'll pick it up. But
yeah,
I
yeah.
also I'm reluctant to ascribe much to the boycott
Hmm.
that the people like. Some people have been saying, "Oh, I bought 2 copies just because no one tells you what I can play." I don't think there's too many people actually doing that.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Yeah.
Uh, Holy Ninja is trying to start a Persona 5 fan war here. So Kasumi is best girl. I might go into this more when I finally beat the game. In fact, that could be. Actually, no. Daniel's only played the non-royal version, so he has no
Yeah.
context on Kasumi.
No, I don't.
So the thing about Kasumi is that she is introduced. So she is a character for the royal expansion. She is introduced early on, and she just they didn't really integrate her into the plot. She just shows up occasionally,
Mm,
and it's just like you're designed to be intrigued by her because she shows up, you have a nice interaction, then she leaves.
yep.
At one point, at a critical moment, she offers to join the Phantom Thieves, and it's like, Joker, why are your answers no and other no? Because of course, choice in that game is in dialogue is a lie.
Yeah.
um, but she is designed to be intriguing. She's a very sweet girl. She has some interesting things going on. I'll say that one of the strengths of Persona 5 is that I actually had what she was, like what her deal was, spoiled to me because I was looking up something else. And
Uh,
it was intriguing enough that I didn't actually mind that I was spoiled. It's like, okay, I want to see how this plays out. Um,
yeah. Hey, yeah. I got to get back to. Yeah, I got to do Persona 5 Royal at
uh,
some point. Yeah.
the comic takes priority.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Comic book takes priority.
But yeah, it's still a fun play. But
Yeah.
that I think I have another character who I might call best girl, but again, that's for a maybe future stream.
Yeah.
Uh, DB and Daniel's top 5 Persona 5 girls definitive list.
Yes.
Will it be the big titty goth doctor? Will it be the the uh, the hot for teacher maid? Will it be the adult blonde or psychic? Will it be the class president who might be stepping on you? We'll find out.
Yes. Oh man.
Well, because we're having entirely too much fun here,
Yes.